That was Mason Morrow reporting. Numbers show nearly half of all Americans will travel for the holidays this year. More people are traveling than last year or the year before. Americans say they now have fewer worries about health, finances, and flight delays. Despite the good news, there are some scams that specifically target travelers. And to discuss those and how to protect yourself, we have the Better Business Bureau joining us live in studio as always. St. Louis Representative Sarah Wetzel is here with us. So what can travelers do to protect themselves from these travel scams?
Yeah, well, the first thing is when we're talking about cancellations, one, just understanding what the cancellation policy is. Every online travel agency, airline, broker, they have different policies. A lot of airlines won't refund you, but maybe they'll give you a credit towards a future flight. So one, just understanding. But then we have to talk about the scams that are associated with cancellation scams. Consumers have told Better Business Bureau that they received a text or an email saying that their flight was canceled, and they were provided a phone number to rebook their flight. When they called that number, the quote-unquote airline was happy to rebook that, but there was an additional fee that they had to pay. So then the consumer provided their personal and financial information only to find out that their flight was never canceled. So it's really important if that happens to call the airline directly, look at the app, look online or something. Don't trust that phone number that you get.
Okay. Some of those signs of a cancellation scam would be what?
Yeah, just if you get the text or an email, if it looks off in any way, if there's typos, if just anything seems off, if the logo for the airline, sometimes they'll provide a number that doesn't match up with what you have. If there's any inconsistencies, recognize those red flags, and just, if especially they may even try and call you, but just contact the airline directly.
And if you're flying internationally, that can add even another layer to some of these scams.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's something that you may not be familiar with. And when we talk about international travel, you do want to look at the Travel Association to see if there's any issues or advisories for where you're traveling.
So that's just getting to where you're going.
Yes.
Once you've got there, you may be staying at a hotel or some other, housing. We understand that there can be some fake front desk calls and things of that nature.
Yeah, consumers have told Better Business Bureau that they were in their room. You think you're in the hotel room just relaxing. The phone rings in their room. They said it was the front desk and that there was an issue with the card on file, and so they needed to provide a new card number. If that happens to you, go directly to the front desk. You can't trust those phone calls. You have no idea who it may be on the other line and who you're giving your financial information to, so just go down there and check it out. The other thing I thought was interesting is double check the menus. There's scammers that put fake menus in the hotel rooms. You're hungry, especially if you have kids, you're not thinking about double checking it, but you need to, because sometimes people called, they placed their order, obviously you have to pay, so you give them your credit card, debit card information, and then no food was delivered and they realized the whole thing was a scam. So look at that. And then also be careful with the Wi-Fi. Make sure that you're on a secure connection. If it's not, scammers can get into that. If you were to purchase something through that Wi-Fi, scammers can get that information. So sometimes it's best just to use your personal hotspot on your phone.
All right. Sarah Wetzel with the Better Business Bureau in St. Louis. We thank you as always for joining us today and helping keep our money safe. All right.